Oh, what's this? I thought for a minute that was a little box, but it's not, is it? Or is it? Hello, Oscar.
Hello.
Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, you got a nice little handful of things.
Yeah, it's a good spot here, so clear off. Oh, look,
yeah, okay.
and a glove button.
What?
Is that
Okay,
a... Oh, no,
that's cute.
It's a nail head. It's a nail head.
It does look like a glove button. And a little plain little button. And this, which looks like a .22 caliber.
Yeah,
But there's
I'll leave that.
plenty of bullet experts out there. Okay, I'll leave you alone in your nice little
I'll leave
spot.
the bullet.
Well, I think I may have seen a lead token down here, but I could be wrong. It could be a stone. You know what these stones are like. There you are, look. What do you think? Let's have a look. Yes, yes, yes. It is. What do you think, Oscar?
Let's have a look. Oh, nice.
That is a lead token,
like
isn't it? A uni face.
For sure.
Lead token. Woo, probably 17th century, I think.
Well, this is where I found the James the First.
Ooh,
So,
really? Great.
so there's some age here.
Oh, I'm very pleased with that. Pop that in my bag. Oh, look here. There's another part of a small bullet.
Oh, that's it. Is that a head? Is that a side profile?
Oh, let's see.
You tell me. I have no idea what that might be, but that looks old. That looks old to me. Maybe a cuff.
Yeah,
it could even be a cufflink. I'm not sure.
Yes, it does. Oh, that's really nice. Look at that, everyone.
Where is it? Please. That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I reckon that's got some age. I can't really tell. I feel like it's a tiny little
It's a queen or something,
profile
isn't
there.
it?
The state of our hands.
I know.
Do you get in trouble for not wearing gloves?
Sometimes, yes.
Yes, it is. It is. Is it Queen?
Is it Catherine or Anne?
Is it Anne?
It could be Anne, couldn't it?
What do you reckon?
What do you think, everyone?
What do you think, guys? Help us out. We're blind.
Nice. Well, give it a little clean.
It is, because it's I can't remember which one. The one with the chubby cheeks. I'm not even making a joke. It's the... Who's the one with the... Oh, I've got a cufflink with one of them on. Well, that was lucky, wasn't it? I was just
very
like,
lucky.
let's get the hell out of here.
Very, very lucky.
Should we stay here?
Yep. Wherever you want to go. All this metal here. Oh, look. That's a nice button. Lots of buttons today. Now down here I can see what looks like possibly a coin. It would be amazing if it was a trader's token, but I think... Oh, what's that? No, it's a coin. You can see Britannia on there actually, if you get the light right. And I think it's probably... Is that George? I don't know, but it's a lovely little coin. And I'll investigate further when I get home. Pop pop that in my bag. I got a coin.
A gold coin?
No, not a gold one.
Oh, you've got a coin. I thought you said a gold
a
coin.
coin. I'll show it to you afterwards.
Oh, you got a good spot though. Move over.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I can see another pipe bowl down here, look. See it just nestled under this stone. I wonder if there's any... no stem. Looks like there might be a maker's mark there on the side. Look, there's an M. You see what I've seen there? Looks like a whole pipe. Let's see if it is indeed a whole pipe. Let's leverage it out. There we go. Very nice. They just follow me round, don't they? So I'm thinking 1720s, 1740. All the pipes that I'm finding here seem to be roughly the same age. Who touched this before me? Somebody who lived back in the early 18th century. Amazing, isn't it? Oh, look at this. Look at this. I found a little tiny ring. Wow, that is so cool. That looks like the tiniest ring ever. Oh my goodness. How delightful. So pretty. Right, that's going in the bag. And what's this? Interesting, isn't it? Wow, I just kneeled down in exactly the right spot. So I was just walking over to Oscar after speaking to friends Alan and Philly, and look what's here. It's something else. It's a lovely paste stone there. Maybe that was part of a cufflink. But look at that absolutely stunning colour. Oh my gosh, that was though I say it myself, a pretty good spot.
What have you found, Nick?
Well, I just found this. Come over and have a look. Come on, over.
Oh, for the love of God! In the space of 10 minutes?
Yeah, just there when I was walking along, I saw it.
Oh. Well done.
Ooh, amazing. Well, that was certainly very, very lucky.
Yeah, well done.
Just sitting there. Oh, is that a coin down there? Is that a coin there? It might be, or it might be a stone. It might be a stone. No, where is it? Oh no, you've lost it. Wait. It's a button.
I found it first.
Oh, it's a button, and do you know what? It's got an anchor. It's got.
Do you know what?
It's got a fouled anchor on it there.
This is just my luck that I say I wanted to come back to this spot. I got a feeling about this, and you found 2 paste stone jewellery. And now you found a nice old navy button.
That is a lovely old navy button.
And these things are just sitting here.
They're just sitting here. Oh my goodness. Now I can't help noticing just over here another pipe bowl, but this one's older than the 2 that I found earlier on in this outing. This one, for example, is about 1720. Now this one looks as if it's from the 1600s, maybe 1650 or so. And then, of course, there is this one, which is later still, more like 1820, 1840. So a nice range of pipes there from different periods of time, but all together on the foreshore. So interesting, isn't it? The first thing I've seen is this bottle stopper here. It's like a vulcanite bottle stopper. And by the way, excuse the state of my festive nails. They're sort of looking a bit tired. I didn't have time to take the nail varnish off this morning. So, vulcanite bottle stopper, and who is this? I don't think I've seen this before. Benskins. Benskins, Watford. I'll have to look them up. Maybe a brewery or a pub or something. Now down here I have just spotted a tiny little person. Come and take a look. They are just down there. It's a tiny soldier. Look. Who's fallen in battle with his gun. He is missing his lower legs and feet. He probably had a little stand. Hello, little guy. You can come home with me to join my other tiny soldiers. Let's put him up properly. Oh, look at this. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, beautiful. That is pretty. Well, some of you know how I love to find broken pieces of pottery with a little scene on them. Well, I've just seen a piece down here, which is just beautifully broken in the right place. Look at that. Isn't that absolutely adorable? Oh my gosh. Hello, little bird. Oh, I love that. And it really reminds me of some of my favourite lyrics from Leonard Cohen's song. The birds they sing at the break of day. Start again, I hear them say. Don't dwell on what has passed away or what is yet to be. Ring the bells that still can ring. Forget your perfect offering. There's a crack in everything. That's how the light gets in. And if there's any way to start 2025, that is a good way to start. And remembering that we can't be perfect. And being imperfect is absolutely fine. Well, you're definitely coming with me. Maybe I'll make a little necklace out of this bird. Oh, hello. There's another bird there. A real bird. Hello, what do you reckon? Do you sing at the break of day, pigeon? No. Look at all these different bricks. Oh, is that a coin down there? Could it be? I think I found a coin, Oscar. I have, yeah, it's a halfpenny. It's a ship halfpenny from 1945. I'm with my friend Oscar today. And Tobias and Panos as well, actually. Yeah. First coin of the day, George VI.
You should now find lots.
Let's hope.
Got your eye. Was it just literally like a black circle?
Yeah, it was just sitting on the top here. What's this?
3 at the same spot.
Oh, what's this? I thought for a minute that was a little box, but it's not, is it? Or is it? I'm going to have to take a closer look at that. What's this down here? Is it a large glass knob? Wow, look at that. It's quite impressive, isn't it? Ooh. Definitely going to have to do a sun shot with that. Oh, that's spectacular, isn't it? That's going to clean up really nicely too. Put that off. So, Oscar and I are going to do our, 4 or 5 things challenge, Oscar?
I think at this point, maybe 4.
4, okay.
Maybe 4.
Right, the tide's coming in. We haven't found a great deal today, so this challenge kind of, I don't know, it just makes you appreciate all the little insignificant things as well, doesn't it? Right, okay then, I'm going to go off and good luck. I'll see you shortly.
See you in a second.
Bye. Now, is this a ring or is it a piece of industrial metal? It is a ring, I think. Is it like a belt ring? Yes, it is. Hooray! Look, cute. Cute little ring. A bit bent out of shape, but yes, a little ring, like a belt. Oh, so nice finding bits of jewellery. You always wonder why they ended up on the Thames. That will polish up nicely as well. Excellent. Into my bag. I found a little ring. A ring.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First of all, I thought that it was a piece of industrial metal, like a washer, but actually it's like a belt ring.
Oh, I found one of these, but broken.
Cute, aren't they?
I found one of these, but mine's broken. Do you want me to fix that for you? And make it shiny and beautiful?
Oh, yes, please. I'll give it to you at the end when we go through our finds. Now down here, there's another bottle stopper. Now it doesn't look terribly old at all, but I actually really love that little bird there. Now what is it? Finches. Some kind of drink, I suppose. I can look them up. But what I'm thinking is it would be fun to try and do a stamp with that. See how it turns out. Look, there's quite a few old tins around here, and I always enjoy looking at them. This one is Smedley's new potatoes in salted water. Smedley's new potatoes. I've just been summoned over by Oscar. Let's go and see what's going on over here. What's going on?
I think we should scrape around.
Okay, I will.
Found my 5 things.
What have you found?
Just
You
here.
found 5 things already?
Coins, but look at this
Oh
one.
my gosh.
I think it's a token.
Oh my gosh, look
I think
at
it's a token. I
that.
have no idea.
Can you
what
put it
says.
underneath the camera? Hang on, can you also just take
Oh,
that a
for
sec?
heaven's sakes!
Yeah, you have to clip the mic on so I can hear you.
Showbiz.
Right.
Right, so I found this. All I can see is mutual co-op.
Oh, it's like a co-op token.
Do you
That's
think?
so nice. So let's have a look. Let's have a look afterwards.
Something land. Yeah, it says mutual co-op on that side as well. But yeah, look. Just here.
Okay.
Coin.
Wow. Nice.
I don't think that's a coin, actually.
Okay, well, I'll start scraping. Oh my goodness, look at this.
It's no real old. I think that's an Irish penny.
That's an Irish.
I don't know what that is, but it's a
This
weird...
is lovely, this token.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah. Great. Well, we'll have a close look at them.
Yeah,
afterwards.
obviously everything's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
This
a
is
straight.
your cockerel.
Okay, this is where I found my cockerel.
This is your
isn't it?
cock spot.
Okay, thank you, Oscar. Look, down here I've just found a little hand. It's handy. And then I heard someone calling my name, and I looked up to see a little face peering over the wall. And it turns out to be Roddie, a little mudlarking fan. So today I've been very, very lucky, and I've bumped into Roddie, and Roddie is a mudlarking fan, aren't you, Roddie?
Yeah,
And how long have you been enjoying mudlarking?
1,000 times.
1,000 times. Well, today we've been mudlarking. I've been mudlarking with Oscar, who's there, and Tobias and Panos. And we're going to have a look and see what we've found, and you might like to tell us what your favourite finds are from all these things, okay? So should we have a look here? Look at what Oscar's found today. Look at all those things. Yeah, so there's your co-op token. That's nice, isn't it? What do you think of that?
Good.
Good. Okay, we need an excellent. Right. That's a Victorian penny, half penny.
A Victorian halfpenny. Very nice.
I think that's an Irish penny.
Shall we have a look at that? An Irish penny. It's nice, isn't it?
There's my ring.
That's nice.
Hasn't got anything in it, but
That's
Try and
pretty,
fix
isn't
that.
it? Look, that's a ring. He's very good at mudlarking, you know, Oscar.
I think this might be a whistle.
A whistle.
You might
Oh
be able to help me
yes,
there, I
that
don't
is.
know.
That does look like a whistle,
Is it
actually. What do you
missing
reckon?
the end?
Do you think that's like? Do you think that's a whistle?
Yeah.
I think it is a whistle. Yeah, it
Looks
definitely.
like a
Confirm.
dog whistle.
It does look like a whistle. Have you tried blowing it?
I feel like it's missing the end. I feel like it's missing the mouthpiece.
Yeah, I think you could be right.
And then a toothbrush, head, and a lipstick.
A bit of a lipstick. Is there a make on there?
Outdoor girl.
Outdoor girl makeup. Oh wow!
That's
Look at
you,
that.
Isn't it? You're a bit of an outdoor
I
girl.
am an outdoor girl. Yes. This is exactly the kind of lipstick I would wear.
And look, you could still use it.
Well, there's some. Actually, some. Oh, there's some red lipstick in there. Look.
Still got the colour of
Oh
the
my gosh.
Victorian lipstick has survived.
What do you think, Roddie? What do you
Have
think
I-
of those finds of
Have I passed
Oscar's?
the test? Have I passed?
What's your favourite find?
That one.
You like that one? Would you like that one?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Oh,
You can have it.
nice.
There we go.
So look and see what Panos has found now. Clay pipe,
Clay
lots
pipe.
of keys, pottery, button, some cutlery. What's your favourite
Yes.
find out of that lot, Panos?
I think it's a penknife.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is nice. Well done,
Yeah.
well done. You happy with that?
Yes, I'm very happy. And I enjoyed the sun.
Yes, it's been a beautiful day, hasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, it is a box.
Yeah, that's a hint.
Oh, how fun! Do you know what? It's so funny. I picked that up, and I thought, oh, it might be a box, but then I thought it can't be. But it is a box. That's so nice. Well, thank you for thank you for opening it.
Push that up and put your finds in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
an idea.
Yeah,
Could
I
do
could,
that.
couldn't I? Thank you so much, Oscar,
That's
for
all right. Do you
actually.
wanna fling the mud out.
Yeah, I almost threw that away because I thought it was just like a solid piece of metal. Come over here, let's go and see what Tobias has found. Oh, look at this.
And as you can see there, not much to show unique apart
Yeah.
from these three not 3.
That's actually attached to the
2
bench.
modern coins.
Oh
so
yeah, 2 modern
1
coins.
point,
A
1
leaf.
pound, 1 p.
You got a leaf.
Yeah, it's a leaf, so it could be a Victorian kind of
Style.
leaf motif to use in decoration or something. And the reason I kept this old screwdriver here
Yeah.
is because I would like to keep the handle and reuse it for something else. And that's an old nail, looks in good nick. And I like this Victorian bottle here.
Yes, that's pretty,
It's
isn't
quite
it?
pretty.
Very nice.
It's damaged there and here. And that's an inkwell, I think.
Oh yes, it is. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah, so it could be Victorian.
Yep. Well done, everybody.
It was a good reunion
It's
today,
been
wasn't
a
it?
lovely day, hasn't
First
it?
day of the year.
Yes. First day of the year. And so happy New Year, everybody.
Happy
Good
New
way
Year.
to start. Happy New Year, Roddie. Do you want to say Happy New Year to everybody watching this video?
Happy New Year.
And it's lovely to meet you. Happy New Year, guys. Let's go and get a cup of coffee.
Coffee and cake.
Yes, coffee and cake. Hi everyone, thank you very much indeed for watching my video. How are you all doing? As always, it's brilliant to see you all here and I'm really excited to spend a bit of time with you now delving a little bit deeper into some of the objects that you saw us find in the amazing River Thames. But first of all, I'd just like to wish you a very, very happy new year. I hope that 2025 has started off really well for you, and if it hasn't, I hope that it soon will be. So I hope that you enjoyed that outing along the River Thames, which was actually 2 outings. The first one with Oscar was at the end of last year, and the second one also with Oscar and also with Tobias and Panos, who you saw at the end because most of the time they were at the very other far end of the foreshore. That was at the beginning of this year, so 2 recent outings and so many lovely little treasures to talk about. And what a thrill as well to meet the lovely Roddie and his mum and his little sister. So thank you very much, Roddie, for saying hello, and thank you very much for joining us for our roundup. It was an absolute pleasure to meet you. And I've met quite a few young history hunters recently, and it always gives me such a lot of pleasure to know that these youngsters love searching for history. And that could be metal detecting or mudlarking or beach combing or finding things in the garden or bottle digging or whatever, but it's just brilliant to see you all so inspired. So keep up the fantastic work and don't forget to let me know what you find. I always love to hear from you. So let's have a look at some of the things which we found. But first of all, here's a little challenge for you. This box, which I have polished up slightly now. This box, which luckily Oscar discovered is a box, do you know what it is? I do in fact know what it is now, but I'm asking you if you know what it is. Have a guess, or if you think you already know, let me know in the comments below. And I will tell you what it is in a moment after we've spoken about this clay pipe bowl here. But here you are, have a little look. It fits very nicely in the palm of my hand. You can flip it open like that. And it's very, very pleasant to hold, actually. I'm sure that this has been held quite a lot in the past by its previous owner before it ended up in the River Thames. So, first of all, I want to talk to you about this humble clay pipe bowl. Now, you saw me find a number of pipes there, but this is the one I want to talk to you about because actually this to me is the most interesting one. But I didn't realise that at first because I was so busy looking at the maker's marks on the actual heel of the pipe, just here, there's an M, that I totally missed this lovely stamp here, which is an IK in an oval. And I have to say that it was actually Oscar, thank you very much, Oscar, who noticed this stamp. And I'm so glad he did, because I could just very well have left it on the Thames foreshore for somebody else to find, because I do have a significant amount of these. And it's quite unusual to find one of this particular age with a stamp on it. this shaped pipe bowl dates to early 18th century. So I wanted to find out a little bit more about it. Who was IK? Of course, I was also used to represent J, so IK or JK. Who was it? So I took a photograph and I posted it on the Facebook page of the Society for Clay Pipe Research. Now, if you are interested in clay pipes, then it's a very good idea to go and join the Facebook page of the Society for Clay Pipe Research, because there's a huge amount of accumulated knowledge. There's lots of experts on there who can basically answer any questions that you have about clay pipes, and they can also help to identify them. But you can also join the society for a very reasonable amount of money. I think it's £12.50 for a year, and for that you receive some newsletters. It might be a little bit more if you're abroad. So I posted a photograph on the Facebook page, and David Higgins, who is an expert and one of the founders, I believe, of the Society for Clay Pipe Research, he said that the IK could relate to a man or a pipe maker called John King, who was making clay pipes in the late 17th century, from 1689 to 1722, or indeed another John King, could have been his son or maybe another relative, who was making them from 1733 to 1740. But it was a real pleasure to find it, and it's just really taught me to make sure that I pay attention and that I'm a little bit more observant when I'm looking for maker's marks. So that is that about the clay pipe. And so now I'm going to tell you what this box is, and I'm sure some of you already know, but maybe not all of you. So this box is also tobacco related. So there's a little clue. It is, in fact, a snuff box. It's a snuff box. It would have been held very snugly in the hand like that, and a person could have just flipped up the lid, got some snuff out and sniffed it up their nose. So what is snuff? Well, it's essentially pulverised tobacco into a powder form, and it's then sniffed up the nose. And it was very popular during the 18th and 19th centuries here in England. I think it sort of came in probably at the very end of the 17th century, but mostly it was the 18th and 19th century where it was pretty popular up until the early 1900s. And at first it was mostly the upper class that used to indulge in snuff. Men and women used to use it, and people who used snuff were known as snuffers. And then as time went on, all different walks of life started to use snuff, particularly when sailors were actually paid in part with snuff for one reason or another. And so this one is quite plain, very functional looking, quite sturdy. So I'm wondering whether this one could actually have belonged to a sailor or a dock worker. I mean, that would make sense as to why it ended up in the River Thames. But some snuff boxes back in Victorian times, and a lot earlier, were very, very elaborate. And in fact, a few years ago, I found a snuff box in the shape of a Brazil nut, a silver snuff box. So I mean, completely opposite to this. I mean, very, very delicate and very pretty. And by the way, I have tried to find my Brazil nut snuff box, but I cannot find it because I wanted to show it to you. So I'm going to see if I can find a photograph. And so I've been looking up a little bit about snuff, and I found this paragraph which I really like, and it says, "It was often not a pleasant encounter to enter a room that was crowded with snuff takers. There were often good amounts of sniffling. In the act of its ingestion, one had to remain dignified, excessive noise making or reaction was considered rude. So yeah, I can quite imagine that there must have been a lot of sniffing and snuffling going on, and I do wonder who owned this snuff box and how it ended up in the Thames. Now, you may recall that Oscar found a cufflink, and on it was Queen Anne. And in the course of my research about snuff, I discovered that actually Queen Anne, who by the way reigned from 1702 to 1714, Queen Anne was a very big fan of snuff, and she liked it so much apparently that all her ladies in waiting also took up the habit. Another monarch who really enjoyed her snuff was the wife of King George III, and her name was Charlotte, and she loved snuff so much that she was given the nickname of Snuffy Charlotte. And in fact, when she died, amongst her possessions that were sold were 353 bottles of scented snuff and 90 snuff boxes. And actually, George III, he tried snuff on his wedding day to please his new wife, but he didn't like it. It made him sneeze. So George III was not a fan. Now, talking of George III, you may recall that in the first outing, I came across a small coin. I'll play you the footage again just now so that you can see which one I'm talking about. Well, here it is, all cleaned up, and I was thrilled to discover that it is in fact an evasion halfpenny. And thank you again to Oscar, who gave me the ID on this. It's an evasion King George III halfpenny from 1770. So what is an evasion halfpenny? Let me just read you a few of my notes. An evasion halfpenny such as this one is a counterfeit coin, deliberately made to differ enough from a real coin to avoid being illegal. There were a significant amount of counterfeit coins circulating in 18th century Britain, and counterfeiters, if caught, could be punished with up to 2 years in prison. However, they got around the law by striking coins with designs or inscriptions slightly different from the originals, like this one, which reads George Rules instead of the correct inscription, which would be Georgius III Rex. You'll also notice that on the evasion halfpenny, King George is facing the wrong way. So, another super find from the River Thames. What else? So I found 2 rings during the course of those 2 outings, and this tiny one here is absolutely beautiful. It's got a tiny little glass or paste stone, or maybe it's even a green garnet. I'm not sure, but it's absolutely lovely. I may try and bend it back into shape, but it's very, very tiny. It might fit on my little finger, but maybe not. But the other ring you saw me find, the belt ring, Oscar took it home with him and he made an absolutely fantastic job of repairing it. So he sent me a video of how it ended up, and so thank you very much, Oscar. It looks absolutely lovely, and there is a little chance that it could possibly be gold, and so I believe that Oscar is going to test it and he's going to let me know, so that would be nice. We will just have to wait and see. I think it's probably Victorian, and for the Victorians that kind of belt ring signified love, loyalty and unbroken bonds, fidelity, that kind of thing. So it was very, very fortunate. So all in all, during the course of those 2 outings, we all found some really beautiful treasures. And so indeed, thank you very much, River Thames. Well, I think that's just about it from me for now, and I'd like to wish you an excellent week ahead. Make sure you do something that you really enjoy doing in the coming week and take some time out for yourself. And if things aren't going so well and you need a virtual hug or some words of encouragement, then do put a comment down below and some of us can come along and give you a virtual hug and try to lift your spirits a bit. I'd like to say a really big thank you to everybody who's been in touch with IDs or suggestions relating to some of my finds. And also a big thank you to all of you who have donated to my Ko-fi account or my super thanks. I appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you for being your wonderful selves. And don't forget, you're all absolutely wonderful. So on that note, I'm really looking forward to seeing you all again soon with some more adventures in the River Thames or elsewhere searching for history. So do take care, and sending you lots of love. See you soon. Bye-bye.